how to do a standing march with a suitcase carry. So I'm gonna show you how to do this with and without a band. Adding a band to it kicks on a little bit more of your hip flexors, and then I'll show you another variation just to kind of mix it up for you. So all we're gonna grab is a kettlebell or a dumbbell. It's the same exercise despite what weight you're using. I'm just gonna use a kettlebell for purposes of it feeling easier for me, more comfortable I should say. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold that weight right on our side, and then we're gonna take it and lift it off just a smidge. I don't want it all the way out here where your shoulder's really struggling to hold it, but I don't want it just resting on the side where you're not really doing anything to maintain that. So we're here, we lift it off our side, and then for this exercise, you're gonna keep your belly button and your nose in line with each other. So despite your legs moving, that doesn't change. And what we're gonna do is pair this with our breath. So we're gonna inhale to start, exhale, we're gonna squeeze and engage that transverse abdominis, lift that leg up into a march. Inhale back down, exhale, squeeze and lift it up. And I have my free hand here, holding my fingers, hip bone 1 inch in, 1/2 inch up to feel that transverse abdominis kick on as good feedback. If you don't know how to engage that muscle, it is another video on the YouTube channel, so check it out. But I have my fingers there as feedback. I'm holding this weight. And if someone couldn't see what my legs were doing, you wouldn't know because my body on the top isn't really moving, right? So I'm not leaning, I'm not dragging down with that weight. I'm not flailing my body back to lift my leg up. We're trying to stay as statue-like as possible, despite this weight wanting to pull us down and our legs moving and shifting to single leg stance. If you wanted to add a little bit of hip working to it so that it's a hip and a core exercise and it's a little bit harder than that first option, we're gonna take a looped band, wrap it around our feet, and then we're gonna do the same thing, but now as we march, we're pulling against that band. So we have a lot more muscle working here, extra challenge to our belly, and even a lot of challenge to our balance. So everything is the same. We've just now got a little bit more working of that hip. And then if we wanted to change it up, but keep it a similar exercise, you can do it isometrically. So that weight still gets held here, this band pulls up, but now all we're doing is we're holding that the whole time for say, 10, 15, 25 seconds. And that's the exercise option if you feel like the first one just gets boring. Sometimes I want to switch it up, but it keeps the same muscle working, just in a different way.